Talk about everything, play music in between. Tune in and enjoy Chad's underground scene. Talking music, you know what I mean. Tune in and enjoy Chad's underground scene.
Welcome to Chad's Underground Scene with my special guest today, Lazy D.
Hi, I'm Lazy.
Yeah, he rolled in from Kentucky.
Yep.
I rolled in from California and we ran into each other in
Here
Arizona.
at the beautiful El Rancho Relaxo.
And now we're here, yes,
Yeah.
at the El Rancho in New Mexico, Gallup.
Gallup, New Mexico.
So how are things going, buddy?
Like in life or the tour or what?
Just in
everything?
general. Just in general.
Things have been good. For those who don't know, I had a heart attack back in September. Rock and roll lifestyle kind of caught up with me. Been chilling, relaxing. It was actually kind of good timing because with COVID and everything, we haven't been doing too many shows. But things are getting back to normal. Just had a new baby in December.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
If I wasn't sleeping then, I'm not sleeping now. So yeah, things are getting back to normal. And then first Green Jello tour we've done in like 2 years. So everything's been going pretty good so far.
So tell us a little bit about how you get your music started.
So
You've been playing for a little while.
Yeah, I've been playing for a long time. I started out, I was doing like a garage punk band called The Wankers. It's kind of like B-52s meets The Who meets like, I don't know, just classic punk or something. And did that for a while, and that was like a 6-piece band. And after a while, it just kind of fizzled, as anything will with that many people, you know. And then I started doing, I've always liked to rap and stuff, because I was like, there's 2 options. I could do the whole singer-songwriter thing, or I could rap. I was like, I'll try the rap thing. So I did that. It was pretty successful. And then I added a guitar player to go live, tour with me and stuff like that. So I was doing that for a while. And then I ended up hooking up with Green Jello. I think I played my first show with Green Jello in 2015 in Buffalo, where Bill's from. Then we just kind of started meeting each other in other spots. And once he realized it was just the 2 of us in a van, he was like, "Oh shit, I can get in your van with you."
That's
I'm
right,
like, "Yeah,
we could go together,
Yeah,
right?
he's like, "You could pick me up at the airport and buy Stinky Puppets, and we could just drive around." I'm like, "Yeah, that works."
Sweet.
So while doing that, you know, I met like tons and tons of other people. So once my guitar player that was doing the shit with me stopped playing, I had all the other Green Jello guys that were just like, "Well, we know your songs. You've been playing them for years with us." So they started playing. And then it slowly just kind of adapted into like a full band. So we've been doing the full band thing for about a year, mostly in the Midwest, mostly in Ohio. But when I fly out to Cali, the Jellovision guys
Yeah, right, yeah.
fill in and stuff like that. So yeah. it's
And
cool.
you can play whatever you want. Okay, we are going to break away and we are going to watch Lazy D
Yeah.
do his shit.
Yeah, enjoy I
the
guess.
We just want
Hey
the
man,
gasoline!
play that record again.
You can't park here!
Who's the rest of
We're under the ratchet in this world. Always ratchet. Coming out rocking!
could have swear, roll back to the shanty. It's been like that since I came out the womb. I'm a split blazer, a hellraiser. Say my name 3 times, the problems will be major. I rock hard, I live the nightlife, cause I induce cancer with camera white lights in the middle of the night. That's right, it's the whack off crew. All you motherfuckers, you know how we do. Come on, I'm too cute. And last but not least, you know Blaze, he's a beast. Can't think of a line. Fuck it. Yo, I gotta go to work. Fuck it. All my beers warm. Fuck it. I gotta pay the rent. Come on. Fuck that shit. My credit card's mine. Fuck it. You know it's trash night. Fuck it. I'm trying to get another 12-pack. Fuck it. Cause I'm drunk as shit. What's the word on the street? Fuck the police. Get beat, fuck the cheat, and be who you wanna be. Fucking satellite dish, fuck the TV. Fuck you, fuck me, fuck baloney. Little ponies, calling out the phonies. Got the cheesy, like some macaroni. So fucking sleazy, bitch with an STD. Fucking Hanes, Dungaroos, and your BBDs. Cause I've been smoking that crack, representing the whack. Gotta spice it up, gotta get that track. Fuck that, trying to get some shit done. But at the same time, you gotta have fun. So fuck that fucking shit. Can't deal with it, yo, you gotta say fuck it. Fuck things I can't explain. Things in my brain, driving you insane. Happens every day. Entertain with propane. A jump out of plane, smash window pane. Fuck what I portray. Yo, so let's just Pro Tools the fuck out of this album. But life's a bitch, you gotta spit shit. And if you fuck up, the world don't forget. But don't regret, don't worry a single bit. Cause if it don't work, I say fuck. Can't think of a line. Fuck it. Yo, I gotta go to work. Fuck it. All my beers warm. Fuck it. I gotta pay the rent, come on. Fuck that shit. My credit card's mine. Fuck it. You know it's trash night. Fuck it. I'm trying to get another 12-pack. Fuck it. Cause I'm drunk as shit. Fuck that shit. I'll probably get a DUI. Fuck it. You know I can't tell a lie. Fuck it. Who likes to get high? Fuck it. Why that shit? Why? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yo, we rapping in the bathroom. Fuck that shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yo, we rapping in the bathroom. Fuck that shit. Fuck it.
Hop in the back. Say this is where I was, dude. I was at Skatopia, dude. It's gonna be fun. Hey, how you doing, man?
Alright.
Okay, so this is an interesting tour that we're on together, right? With Green Jello.
Oh, yeah,
We got a variety show going.
Yeah, it's literally like the Jello Vision on tour.
They're filming a TV show. They're also doing live.
Yeah. It's a live
awesome.
shit show.
And we're all playing, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's kind of put things together on how we all got there to start the first show. Because you flew out, and we had people that drove out from all over the place. We had people from Texas.
Well, ever since COVID started, Bill's been doing a Jellovision thing and kind of recruited everybody in the Hollywood area. And of course, other members are flying in and out, but when he decided to do this, he basically packed up the entire Jellovision cast into 8 cars. I think there's 22 of them total. And then whoever wants to join is always welcome to join. So I flew in Phoenix, met you guys there. Then Hammy Hagar, he's from Houston.
Yeah.
He drove up, and I've just been driving around with him.
Right, and you've been riding in his car.
Yep.
And then we had about, I don't know, we had quite a few people coming out from California.
Yes.
And,
It's pretty much, it's almost the entire cast.
oh yeah, of the
Of
show,
Jellovision,
of the TV
yeah.
show, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and we all hooked up in the first show, and I have to tell you, the first night was amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody stepped up and were at their best. I was.
Yeah, Rhythm Room in Phoenix. I was a little concerned when I walked in and saw them cocktail tables and all the chairs and shit, and I'm like, this is not a good combination. We have to get rid of all this shit. But no, we got it all together, and from there we had a plan, and like, you know, how the things should go off and stuff like that.
And I have to say, it's the best thing on this show here is when we came and sat down here, it was completely quiet. There was nothing going on.
Yeah.
I love this background music by these kids playing the piano downstairs.
Yeah. Oh, it's a kid? I thought it was one of the ghosts of these Hollywood elites.
Oh, that it could be here. Let's turn the camera around.
Check this place out, dude. This is like
Let me turn the camera around because you have to see this.
On the old Route 66.
Because I'm pretty sure this is who's playing
I think
piano.
I think it's this dude right here. He tried to slam my fingers in the door.
Yeah.
Right there. I think it's that.
We got doors slamming in our room.
Yeah, show him the
There's all
whole.
kind-
Show
yeah.
him this place,
We're gonna
dude.
do a full circle of this.
This place is crazy looking.
And maybe we'll be able to get it down there and find out who's on that piano now. Actually, there's
Probably get him in the band.
actually there's nobody on the piano.
Oh, of course. Now
Okay.
they're down there.
We just got to the bottom of it.
Yeah,
Never mind.
This place is crazy. It's just like all.
Right, yeah.
It's. Oh, there it is.
Oh, what? Okay, never mind.
course.
Nothing's happening. We didn't.
Yeah, Gallup's
Yeah.
crazy. It's just
There's nobody
all
down
old,
there.
It's old hotels from like when
Okay,
Route
so,
66 used to come through here.
Here we are, and there's nobody down there on the piano, but it's playing. So don't even worry about it.
It's not even playing well.
There's no ghosts here.
Some fucking ghost down there doing chopsticks and shit.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your music.
What, Lazy Ass Destroyer?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know. So it kind of started out as just straight rap, like me rapping over like old Wu-Tang and Beastie Boys beats and shit. Then a guitar player I hooked up with from an old band. He started playing guitar. So then it's always kind of been like punk rock, hip hop. And then had another guitar player, so we kind of adapted everything and started going more towards the punk rock stuff. But it's always just been backing tracks.
Yeah, that's where I cut my teeth, punk rock, and yeah, I love it.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But I mean, it's always been weird doing any type of show. Like at the hip hop shows, it's too rock for them. Then at the rock shows, the punk rock shows, it's like it's too hip hop for them.
Right. Oh yeah.
So it's kind of nice, like starting to do the live band, even though there's like 20 or 30 different people like trying to like, all right, can you make it this weekend? Can you
Right.
make it this weekend? Can you make it? It's like there's a reason I didn't have a band because it's a fucking pain in the ass.
Oh yeah.
But it's nice because, you know, with live drums, absolutely, you know.
Oh, so much better. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes, and people appreciate it more, you know. Especially when you're playing like really shitty like DIY places like me, depending on backing tracks in like a basement venue. A lot of times I'm like, it's fucking not gonna work, you know? Because some of those PAs are just vocals, if you're lucky, you know? So,
All right. So we're gonna break away, and we're gonna give you a green Jello video this time.
Yeah, check out some Green Jello
So
stuff.
enjoy this video. This is might be straight off the tour. I'll see. I'll either go on the
You're gonna
internet
do, like,
grab
some
one,
live-
or we'll
do
get
some
one
live
right
stuff?
off the tour. Yeah.
Fun fact though, we have an old Lazy D song that was revamped for the new Green Jello album, Garbage Band Kids. That fucking song.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually, they redid it with Lou from original guitar player from Suicide Machines, Angelo Moore from Fishbones on it, and Ralph and
And Angela's the best. I've played so
yeah,
many
he's
times
so
with him.
nice. And then Ralph and Nikki
Awesome.
from Crash Karma are doing bass and drums on it.
So
Check that out.
This show's about underground music, underground scene. So you're from Kentucky. Is there an
I am.
underground scene there?
So I'm in northern Kentucky, which is right on the border of Cincinnati.
Right, yeah.
And Cincinnati has an amazing music scene. We have so many different genres. For the most part, everybody's supportive. Yeah, we have a big thing going. Yeah, our music scene's pretty kick-ass in Cincinnati.
Yeah, because I have a few friends in Cincinnati, and they're not. I mean, from Kentucky, they're not Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
They're more out in the woods, right? A little bit.
Gotcha.
And they say it's really weird. There's some cool bars, some underground places, but you have to be careful when you book a gig, because if there's a kegger party up the road,
Oh, yeah.
everyone goes there instead of the gig.
That's kind of like the sad thing with music venues right now. Like, even in a lot of places I play, like basement venues and parties are like really, really big.
Yeah.
And they're free. And you BOAOB. And even if you have a fucking amazing venue and it's like, it's $5 to get in, $5. Like, yeah, dude, fucking $5.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So everybody, they always want to go like the underground.
And the problem with that is when people do that, eventually there is no place to play.
Yeah, I
No
know.
place
And then
to
COVID
go see
knocked.
live music, right?
Yeah, then COVID knocked everybody's dick in the dirt.
Oh yeah, it kicked it pretty hard. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of venues in Cincinnati are not there. But we do have a really good underground basement scene for sure.
And what are your favorite places to play there?
In Cincinnati, man, there's been so many that have come and gone. The best place, fucking staple, we used to have this place called Sudsy Malone's. It was a laundromat punk rock
Yeah.
bar. Pretty famous place. That place
Yeah,
was
I've been to that one. Yeah.
always the funnest. And then down the street there was Top Cats, and that closed down when Sudsy's closed down, but then they reopened it again.
Yeah, there's
now
a-
it's more like collegey. Like that's called Short Vine up in Clifton, and that's all been re-gentrified and all that stuff. And
Yeah, there's another one in New Orleans like that I played, and they have the club in the front, the bars in the back, and then in the back of that there's a laundromat.
yeah, it's perfect for
And then-
touring bands.
And then in the very far corner there's an arcade.
oh yeah, see, you
So
gotta-
there's people that
if you have a
come in.
laundromat, you gotta have an arcade.
Yeah, so there's people that come in and their kids are in the arcade, they're in the bar,
right.
and their clothes are in the laundromat.
Yeah.
Right? And they're in there for a couple hours doing their laundry.
Yeah. See,
And
I
they're watching a band, having a good time, having a couple
I feel like a lot of
cocktails.
those places were, like, that was back when, like, yeah, you can bring your kid to a bar. You know, it was fine. Things were way more chill back then.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us how to find your music. Where can we find
So I have a website, lazyassdestroyer.com, but it's basically just a splash page that links to Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. But if you search Lazy Ass Destroyer in whatever preferred media, be it Spotify, Pandora, whatever the fuck kids are listening to, like, if you type in Lazy Ass Destroyer, you'll find me.
it? Nice.
Yeah.
And what songs would you recommend?
Fuck It's probably the classic. That was one of my first songs that I did, but it's been revamped so many times.
Yeah, we've had fun on playing that on
so
the
it's
tour.
kind of coming to like everybody knows that song. I don't know. I just like a lot of the old Beastie Boys sounding shit that I used to do. We're actually cutting a whole live band album where everybody took, because there's like 22 people on it or something, where everybody took like their favorites. So we got like 13 tracks. One of my favorites has always been All Packed In. That was one of my original songs. We don't ever play that one live, but that's one of my favorites.
Okay, so we're going to break away again and we're going to witness some more of your
Yeah,
music.
witness the monstrosity that is the Lazy D.
on the interweb.
Yeah,
right?
the interweb.
Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Now I would like to, this is secret information coming out right now.
Uh-oh.
I'd like to know a little bit about
This is my
the
my
green
lawyer.
jello puppet heads and where they are.
Oh man,
Because nobody knows, they just appear. When
They
you go
do
to the
revamp.
show, all of a sudden there's all these puppets.
yeah. Well, you gotta think, man, those things go through a lot. They either disintegrate or they go up on somebody's shelf. Because, I mean, it's only natural that a few of them are gonna get stolen all the time. So we have tons of bandmates, and they're making them all the time. So I have a couple custom ones that I use. Like, I love to sing Toucan, so I got my own Toucan head. I love to sing Anarchy in Bedrock, so I got my own Flintstone head. The guy in Buffalo makes a shit ton of them, PV Stacks. There's Johnny P. He makes a ton of them. He's up in Oregon. And then Hammy Hagar from Houston, who's on tour with us right now, he makes a bunch of them. So, yeah, they always just they end up finding their way in cars. And a lot of the original ones are gone or been sold or whatever, but mostly they just get stolen at shows.
And then they just end up there.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It is true because we have played a lot of shows where people just come back with their heads on, coming in the door. So it's like, it's whatever. I mean, it's more about like
Share it around, yeah.
I mean, those things take us like 30 to 40 minutes to make. Depends how elaborate it is. You know, if somebody gets an enjoyment out of like, you want that thing? It's been God knows where. It smells like an old sock. If that's gonna make your fucking day, you go ahead and take that G.G. Allen puppet head, man. Like whatever you want. You take that 2K and take it home.
Okay, this show's about the underground, and part of what I like about it is people remaining current and real, right? So tell us your plans going forward and
I'm trying to keep it real.
Yeah, keep it real.
I don't really know what I'm
Do you
doing.
have some new songs coming out?
No, see, that's the thing. Like, I didn't do jack shit during COVID.
Oh, really?
No.
I was on the opposite side. I wrote a bunch of songs.
Dude, I didn't do it. I just had, like, no momentum to do anything. Borderline, like, depressed, kind of.
Yeah, because nothing was going right.
Yeah, I was just, like, I don't know. And then I had that heart attack and stuff, so it was just, like, it's been kind of hard to, like, get back into things. So basically, we've just been revamping old shit. Which I know that sounds weak.
No, but that's making it better.
Everything
right?
else was tracks, instrumental tracks with guitar over top of it. And now we're kind of recomposing it where it's live drums,
live guitar.
2 guitars,
Yeah.
keyboards, maybe some DJ shit. And I'd like to continue to do that, but it's hard trying to find
the people to do it. Yeah.
Right. So I've been taking the green jello method and then just like whoever's in this area. Whoever wants to play it. I have been clearing out a spot in my house to record because before COVID, like, I wasn't really recording too much. We were just always on the road and stuff. And I should have used COVID as ample time to, like, set up a studio or something. But it just fucking didn't happen. So,
which is what happens, right? Because it was a weird time.
It was. I was just working on projects
the
around
world
the
was
house.
upside down, and it's not even half righted yet.
Yeah, and then like I said, realistically, my head just wasn't even into anything. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really know.
But you're full force forward now with your health, and
yeah, so far, you know, I tend to push myself a little bit when I'm on the road. I got this fucking Fitbit now, and I look down, I'm like, oh yeah, shit, my heart rate's way up there.
It's up there a little bit.
Right. And Bill's like, get the puppet head on and get the pin. I'm like, nope. I'm on 3 fucking blood thinners. I ain't getting in the fucking pin.
Nice.
Not for him. I gotta go back up. I'm gonna do like green jello cardio, you know? Put on the puppet head, sweat to death. In the sun, in the hot desert sun. Try to work yourself back up.
So we got one more show tonight on this tour, and everyone's gonna go all out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then you're headed home.
Then yeah, I'm flying out of Albuquerque tonight. We're back in Cincinnati. Then I have some shit up in Ohio in May and June. And then Green Jello has a bunch of stuff coming up that I'm probably not allowed to talk about right now.
Right, so there's a
But
lot
some
on the
good
horizon,
stuff.
and for Lazy
Yeah,
D,
hopefully things with the touring are just starting to do that.
Yeah, I think so.
And there's
Yeah.
not going to be like another outbreak or something.
Yeah, I think that's where we're at.
Yeah, but yeah, check out the new album for sure. Garbage Band Kids features yours truly on it.
Nice.
And yeah, hopefully we'll see people back out on the road.
And then what are the Lazy D recordings to get?
Lazy, so I'm not the motivated ass destroyer, you know. So honestly, the old 7-inch It's a Watch Out single. It's got Watch Out, and it's got a cover called American Society by Eddie and the Subtitles. That's the last thing I put out, and that was with the last guitar player once we were starting to do like more punk shit. Yeah, I haven't put out anything since then. So I'm hoping to get this live shit together, press that on vinyl, and start doing that more often with like the live band shit.
So keep an eye out. Find me
Yeah.
on tour. I'm going on another tour in 2 weeks
Yeah, I have
from
no
now.
idea when that's gonna come out.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
So keep an eye out for me. Keep an eye out for Lazy D. Keep
Yeah,
an eye out
I'm
for
lazy.
Green Jello.
I'm literally Lazy D. Catch me with Bill, annoying him, pissing him off.
That's right.
It's like a fucking love-hate relationship.
So we're gonna close out the show.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Probably with a video or two of surprise. I'll let the editor-in-chief, who's
Yeah, whatever
editing
you
this
find. It's gonna
video,
be
whatever he
there's
wants
a bunch
to put
of
in.
a big mix of all types of Lazy D shit because it's all over the place.
So thanks for coming out to Chad's Underground Scene, and
yeah, thanks for
remember,
having me.
it all starts in the underground.
First date was 22 hours long, and our first kiss was the sweetest
thinking of where we love to go. It was really hip. You know I never get sick of it. We'll have some fun. We'll bash around, stomp around and get down to the sound. Living, I'm living, I'm living with COVID-19. Come on, people, won't you be our slaves? Do what we say now, behave. If you don't like that, well listen to the Cramps. Do the bird or do the sex dance. We'll have some fun and bash around, stomp and dance and get down to the sound. Living, we're living, we're living with COVID-19. Look at cruising around through the night, looking for some blood to fulfill my appetite. I'm a zombie virus from hell, that's true. You better be careful or I'll get you. We'll have some fun. We'll bash around, stomp and dance and get down to the sound. Living, I'm living, we're living with COVID-19. Living, we're living, I'm living with COVID-19. With COVID-19. With COVID-19. With we talk about everything, play music in between. Tune